Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo. Namaskaram. Today I am going to chant Canto 92, Role of Bhakti in Kali Yuga. वेदैः सर्वाणि कर्माणि फलपरतया वर्णितानीति बुद्धवा तानि त्वया पुष्पितान्येव हि समनुचरण यानि नैष्कर्म्यमीश मा बुद्धे दैर्निविशुद्धे कुहचिदपि मनः कर्म वाचां प्रवर्तिर्दुर्भजं चेदवाप्तं तदपि खलु भवत्यर्पये Chit Prakashe. Recognizing that the ritualistic karmas are described in the Vedas not with a view to lay stress on the coveted results associated with them, but only as a means to induce man to get disciplined through them and thus be put on the path to perfection. May I perform them as an offering unto Thee, and thereby free myself from the bondage of action. Let me not, even by mistake, have anything to do by thought, word, or deed with actions that are contrary to the teachings of the Vedas. If any such prohibited action becomes unavoidable, I shall offer even that unto Thee, the glowing light of consciousness, in whom it will be sublimed. Yatsavanyah karma yogatsava bhajanamyastatra chabhishamurtim हृद्यां सत्त्वैकरूपां दृशति हृदि मृदि क्वापि वा भावयित्वा पुष्पैर्गन्धैः निर्वेद्यैरपि च विरचितैः शक्तितो भक्तिभूतैः नित्यं वर्यां सपर्यां विद्धैः विभो त्वत्प्रसादं भजेयम्. O Lord, there are forms of ritualistic worship inculcated by the Agamas that are distinguished from the ritualistic sacrifices of the Vedas and are entirely devoted to Thy adoration. Following the former system of worship, I shall establish, through contemplative assertion, the presence of deity as a pure sattvika manifestation of great appeal in the heart, in a stone image, in a clay image, or in any other symbol, and offer therein devoted worship to Thee every day according to my capacity with various ingredients like flowers, incense, and food offerings, and seek Thy grace through that means. Strishu dastavaktatadi श्रवणविरहिता आसतां ते दयाहास्तव पादासन्नयातान् द्विजकुलजनुषो हन्तशोचाम्यशान्तान् वृत्त्यर्थं ते यजन्तो बहुकथितमतिवे त्वामनाकर्णयन्तो दृप्ता विद्याभिजात्यैः किमु न विधते तादृशं मा कृता माम्. Women and men of the lower social order, who seldom get an opportunity to listen to the chanting of Thy name and accounts of Thy excellences, are indeed to be pitied. But what of those others who, despite being born in higher social divisions and having all facilities for worshipping Thee, would not do so because of their egotism and addiction to the life of the senses? I can only bemoan their lot. They perform sacrifices for mere show or for material ends. Though instructed abundantly about Thee by the scriptures and the teachers, they turn a deaf ear to all such teachings. Proud of their learning and aristocratic birth, there is no misdeed that they do not commit. O Lord, safeguard me, thy devotee, from becoming one like them. पापो वयं कृष्णरामेत्यभिलपति निजं गूहितुं दुष्टचरित्रं निर्लज्जस्यास्य वाचा बहुतरकथनीयानि मे विज्ञितानि भ्राता मे बन्ध्यशीलो भजति किल सदा विष्णुमित्थं बुधास्ते निन्दन्त्युच्चैर्हसन्ति त्वयि निहितरितां तादृशं मा कृथा माम्. This vicious fellow is uttering divine names like Rama and Krishna to hide his rascality. By the prattles of this shameless man, I have been prevented from discussing various important matters. My brother, a good-for-nothing fellow, wastes all his time worshipping Vishnu. In such terms, these worldlings insult men of spiritual inclination. They laugh loudly at thy devotees. May I not, O Lord, degenerate to this level. श्वेतचायं कृते त्वां मुनिवरपपुषं प्रीणयन्ते तपोभिस्त्रेतायां स्तृक्तश्रुवाद्याङ्कृतम् अरुणतनुं यज्ञरूपं यजन्ते सेवन्ते तन्त्रमार्गे विलसदरिगदं द्वापरे श्यामलाङ्गं नीलं सङ्कीर्तनाद्यैर्यः कलिसमये मानुषास्तवां भजन्ते. In the Krita age, men propitiate thee by meditating on thee in the form of a contemplative ascetic of white complexion, bearing emblems like matted locks, bark cloth, deerskin, beads, water pot, etc. In the Treta age, they offer sacrificial ingredients to thee manifested as the Lord of Sacrifice, that is Yajna, red in color and bearing emblems of sacrificial rites like Shruka and Shruva. In the Dwapara age, they adore thee as endowed with a light blue complexion and bearing weapons like the sword and the discus, according to the rites laid down in the Tantras. And in the age of Kali, men worship thee in a form of black complexion through the chanting of thy divine names and the recital of thy excellences. Suvayam kaleya kalo jayati muraripo yatra sankirtanadyair niyatnaireva margera kiladadna chiratastat prasadam bhajante jatastreta कृतादावपीहि किल कलौ सम्भवं कामयन्ते दैवा तत्रैव जातान विषयविशरसैर्मा विभो वञ्चया समाना. Hail then to the age of Kali now extent in which, through easy and effortless means like Sankirtana, collective singing of the divine name and attributes, men can attain to thy grace. O bestower of all boons on devotees, it is well known that for this reason, even those born in the ages of Krita and Treta desire to be born in the age of Kali. Therefore, O Lord, born as I am in this age, owing to my good fortune, pray deflect me not from thy path through the deceptive sweetness of poisonous sense enjoyments. Bhaktastavat kalau suddhamilabhuve tato bhurishastra chochaihi कावेरीं ताम्रपर्णीमनु किल कृतमालाञ्च पुण्यां प्रदीचीं हामाप्येतदन्तभवपि च विभो किञ्चिदच्छन्दसं त्वयाशापाशैर्निबध्य रमय na bhagavana purayat tannisheva. It is said that in the age of Kali, devotees will abound in the Dravida country, especially in the regions through which flow the rivers Kaveri, Tamraparni, Vaiga, and the holy west flowing stream Bharata river. I have been fortunate enough, O Lord, to be born in this region of the last mentioned river and also to be endowed with a modicum of devotion for Thee. Deign, O Lord, to free me from the infatuation caused by the bondage of desires and fulfill my aspiration to devote myself totally to Thy service. दृष्ट्वा धर्मद्रुहं तं कलिमपकरुणं प्राङ्गमहीक्षित परीक्षित्वन्तुं व्याकृष्टखङ्गोऽपि न विनितहत्वानसारवेदी गुणांशात् तत्सेवात्याशु चित्तये दशदिहनः तथा त्वत्परे चैष बीरुर्यतो प्रागेव रोगादिभिरपमरते तत्र सा शिक्षयन्नम्. Possessed of true insight, King Parikshit, though he had first raised his sword to strike at the cruel spirit of Kali, the harasser of all virtue, refrained from killing him on remembering the good features about him and the age he presides over. In the age of Kali, thy service fructifies quickly, yielding its result even in this life, but not so. Since for only on actual commission and not as in other ages on intention to commit are sins operative in Kali. Besides, there are easy expiations to purify the sinner like the utterance of divine name. Again, Kali shrinks from those devotees to Thee, and so, alas, in order to keep men under his sway, he distracts their mind with disease and other disabilities even before their devotion has taken root. For this let him be punished. Ganga Gita cha Gayatrapi cha Tulasika Gopika Chandanam Tata Salagramapi Puja Parapurusha Tataikadashi Nama Varnaha Etanyashtapyayantyanaanyaye Kalisamaye Tvatprasada Prasiddhaya Kshipram Mukti Pradhanityavirad Durarshayat Steshu ma sajjayetaha. O Supreme Lord, in the age of Kali, Ganga, Gita, Gayatri, Tulasi leaves, sandal paste, salagram, Ekadashi fast and divine names. These 8 items sages say are the easy and quick means of salvation as they secure Thy abounding grace. May I be intensely devoted to them all. Devarshinam pitanamapi chana punartuni kinkaro vasabhuman yo asau sarvatmana tvam sharanam pagatah sarvakrityani hitva tasyotpannam vikarmapyakhila mapanuddasyeva dittastidatstavam तन्मे पापो ततावान् पवनपुरपते रुन्दी भक्तिं प्रणीयाः. O all-pervading being, persons who abandon all actions, pursuit of self-centered values, and take shelter in Thee wholeheartedly are no longer debtors or servants of devas, pitris, fellow beings, and brute creations as men in general are. Any adverse karma that may accrue to them is destroyed by Thee residing in their hearts. Therefore, O Lord of Guruvayur, may Thou be pleased to eradicate the sufferings caused by my sins and generate me wholehearted devotion to tea. So, the Canto 92 is completed. I'll be back with the next canto in the coming week. Till then, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat.